Hey Remarkable Lifers, this is Craig.
And this is KJ.
And today we're going to tell you all about moving in Ajijic, Mexico.
Well, at least our move.
As you can see, we have moved. This is not a fake background. This is actually
The new house, yeah. Video with the full walkthrough on this house is coming.
Yes, so you get to see this right now because that's about all I've got put together.
Lies. He's done a really good job. He really has. Yeah, we both have. We've both been working on it. And yeah, it's been good.
So we're sorry about the sound on this video because I know it's going to be a little echoey in here because everything's packed away, nothing's charged, all of that stuff. So we'll get back to all of our good equipment in a little while.
It's kind of like going back in time whenever we were just shooting videos on our phones, because that's what we're using right now is a phone.
Yeah, but it's more echoey.
It is. This room has a very echoey feel.
But we'll get there.
Yeah.
So we appreciate that. So let's get started. So first things first, we have hit 5,000 subscribers.
Woohoo!
Yes, so we've got 5,000 Remarkable Lifers who have subscribed to our channel. That's not counting all the other folks who watch the videos and don't subscribe. Why? We're cool. But anyway, so we wanted to say thank you. And
yes, thank you very, very much.
It's kind of a milestone with YouTube, with us. We're not going to get a plaque or anything.
But it's a personal milestone. It's a personal milestone.
Definitely a personal milestone, and it really does kind of say, hey, we're doing something right. And we appreciate you guys. So thank you so much.
Yes. So back to the move.
Yes. So, first of all, we don't like to share anything that's just speculation. So we're not going to look up and get a list and say, here's what you need to do in Ajijic, Mexico to move. And we're not going to say that this is how it will go for everyone. But we like to work off of experience and share that experience with you so you understand what we went through, and that's one option that might happen.
It may or may not happen for you that way.
So, backing up, when we first arrived here in Ajijic, Mexico in October of 2022, we had been talking online and chatting and getting on all of the groups that are here for the foreign community, and we met a couple of folks, and they actually found our house for us. We had been talking to them, and they said, hey, we were walking our dog, and we found this house, and it looks like something you might want. They gave us the number, we called, and that ended up becoming our house.
For 3 years.
Yeah, for 3 years.
Yeah.
So it's hard to believe because I think everything went so fast and just we were in learning mode.
That's also called age.
Yeah.
Things just go faster now.
We both hit our 50th birthdays in that house. So
we did.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So it was a good place for us. Things change, and as our needs change, as we got more established in the community and with our YouTube channel and things that we're doing, and then we got this little munchkin down here that you can't see.
The donut baby.
The donut dog. Well, we needed something different. We needed a different layout. And while that was a great house for us to get started in, very safe, good deal, it was time. It was time to move. So with that house, we were on a yearly lease with a private owner. So it was not a big conglomerate or anything like that. Not with a leasing agent. I think it started out under a leasing agent and then we went to the owner. So we were just working directly with the owner, who was amazing. It was great, and they took care of things and were great to work with. So, but then we were starting the process of thinking about, do we want to move? And actually, that was one of the hard things. We didn't want to move because we liked our landlord.
We liked our landlord. We loved our neighborhood. I mean, our neighbors, that particular neighborhood, we loved it, And so we struggled with that. But JoJo really needed a yard, and we really needed some better, more separated space because, the YouTube channel, the growth there, and all the things that we're doing, he and I really need some more separated office space.
Yeah, so it wasn't about I need this big giant house. I just needed to arrange differently. We talked about it, and we're like, okay, I think we should start looking for a new place. And one of the things that we've been doing, because a lot of you ask us for help, and it was kind of hard because we're like, well, we went from an individual and she's got a couple houses, but that's not going to suffice for everybody. So we started looking for a leasing agent who was very responsive, that understood the community, and understood the foreigners' needs when they move here, and we lucked out and finally found one. So we actually worked with the same leasing agent that we refer
Our subscribers to, yeah.
Yes, and if you do want that, reach out on our website under the Contact Us tab and send us that referral request. We don't publish that information because she would get overrun, so please be serious within a few months of moving or that kind of thing, but we're not going to turn you down. We're going to get you the right referral, and she's great. She's amazing.
And so we used her, and she did. She loaded up like six different properties for us to look at, picked us up, drove us around, showed us all these properties. That you can go back and watch the video on our channel, all the different properties that we looked at and stuff with, the price ranges and all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So she's wonderful. It was really, really great. And this was like, what, the third house we looked at?
It was like right in the middle.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of all the houses.
It was absolutely fantastic. And she was there, with the lease and going through the lease and all of that sort of stuff, see if we had any questions, and was, the day we moved in, the day we got our keys, she came over, she had a bottle of wine, and she's like, I'm so happy for y'all. She's a total sweetheart.
Absolutely. And we actually talked about getting a non-furnished house because sometimes that's cheaper. And so we actually started kind of collecting furniture. When friends would move and they didn't want something, we'd buy it or, and store it because the other house was partially furnished. So we ended up with a bunch of stuff.
Yes.
And we thought, well, we're going to have way too much. And then we went to this house and it was partially furnished.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh no, we bought all this stuff. Well, anyway, the long and short of the whole thing is that we were able to shift everything around.
We're glad we did.
We're glad we did it because we see this nice living room set behind us. That was from some friends that bought a house that didn't need the furniture and gave us a real good deal on it. Thank you, you know who you are.
Yes.
Those kind of things just happen when you're ready for them.
Mm-hmm.
It was really wild how it all came to be.
Yeah, and so then we had to figure out how to get all of this stuff over to the new house.
Yes.
And so this is something that's very common. I mean, you're not going to find big Mayflower trucks and all of that sort of stuff going up and down the street.
Renting a U-Haul, forget it.
No.
Not going to do that down here.
So it's a small village. So I mean, it's very much I got a guy. You talk to your friends, you find out who helped them and who did they hire and all that kind of stuff. And it's really word of mouth. And so, ironically, the same two friends who had found the house that we rented, we were hanging out with them, and she was like, hey, I know a guy if you guys are needing some help moving anything heavy, and he's got a great truck, and he'll show up, and he'll bring a buddy, and they'll do it. And they did. They showed up a week after we got the keys. They loaded that truck. I think they made 4 or 5 trips full of.
I'll show you pictures. There's pictures.
Very, very good, and thankfully so, because I mean, young, and so they were able to. They got the stamina. They can do all of that sort of stuff, and I mean, by the end of the day, Craig and I were tired.
Well, I'll tell you, 3 years since we've moved here, and I had so much more stamina to sell out and do all of that stuff, and now I'm moving things around this house, and I'm like, ooh, I need a nap.
I know, right? But yeah, they were fantastic.
Yeah.
They showed up. They had rolls of plastic wrap wrapped it around dressers, all that kind of stuff.
Moving blankets, the whole
9 yards, everything. Extremely reasonable. If anybody needs someone that if they're moving and they need a local mover here, again, go to our website, reach out to us through the Contact Us form, and we'll be happy to send you that referral information. So yeah, it was great. And so now we have spent all this time here in the house, unpacking, getting stuff situated, where everything's going to go.
Well, they were so good, in fact. We just expected them to move the big furniture, and then we were going to finish packing up all the other stuff. They were so good that they had it done by early in the day, and KJ just started throwing stuff.
I was over at the other house, and I'm like trying to pack up the kitchen, and I'm trying to pack stuff up. And as I'm getting a bag or a box or whatever packed, they're just grabbing it. They're just grabbing it and putting it in the truck. I mean, it was.
It wasn't even kind of part of. They were filling gaps with it. And
Right.
Stuff like that.
It was amazing.
So I mean, it was great. We were like,
Yeah.
okay, that's all here. We'll find it someday.
Yeah, it was really good.
During this whole process, and some of you might remember this, we actually had an opportunity to. We have a car in the United States, and well, after 3 years, we're like, okay, that was kind of a security blanket, and we didn't use it. It sat there. We used it once a year, maybe twice a year when we visited. In fact, it got loaned out to some friends and stuff.
Yeah.
And so the bottom line there was it was time to let it go. And we had a friend here who was moving back to the United States for personal reasons, and had almost the exact same car, and was trying to sell his Mexican plated car here, and then needed to get a car in the States. And we went, we got an idea. And they liked that idea, and we worked out all the details, and we basically swapped cars. So it cost us very little, just registration and everything, and a little bit of a difference in the values, and we're done. And part of that was, then you found out, to buy a car, register a car, you have to have an RFC.
Oh, and you have to have a Mexican phone number in the state of
Mexican phone number. So we had to go get Mexican phones, which is a debacle anytime you're trying to learn how phones work in the new country.
Well, it was really time for us to upgrade technology because of our channel and stuff, so we had to get new phones.
Yes.
Mexican phone numbers and all that kind of stuff, and transfer and let people know and all of that kind of stuff. Oh my gosh. So all that's going on, the car, the RFC, there's a video about us getting RFC, check it out. All of this kind of stuff. And by the way, if you need a referral for someone who can help you get an RFC or car titling or anything like
License, whatever.
Again, go to our website and fill out the contact form. We've got a great
We can basically refer you to someone for each step of this process.
Yeah, it's a lot. But yeah, so phones, cars, house,
phones, car, house, RFC,
tours.
Oh yeah, we had all those tours going on.
Yeah.
And I hurt my back in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I hurt my back in the middle of it because we need moving boxes, right? We need moving boxes. So I was at the mall, at Laguna Mall up here, and there's a sporting goods store, and they got all these nice, clean boxes broken down and stacked up and set out front for free. So I'm like, I think I'm 22, and I grabbed this entire giant box and truck it all the way over to the parking lot, and then realized they had two of those boxes, and went back and got the second one, and something happened to my back, and it was not good.
So KJ's been moving a lot of the heavy stuff around here.
We're still struggling with it, but it's getting better. But I had all the boxes we needed. We even had a few extras.
Oh yeah, which is great because some more friends are moving, and so they've got the boxes.
We're sharing them with other people. So.
The big thing I think, if we obviously you guys are probably getting a kick out of the story. Everything just happens all at once, and it was crazy. But everything that happens here is I know someone. You've got to get those referrals. And we were lucky and have friends who gave us good information, and we were able to use some really good people in this whole process that really helped us out so much.
Yes.
It was wonderful.
Yes, and getting those referrals from people you trust is so valuable, and that's why we're like, hey, if y'all need it, just get a hold of us. We're not comfortable just putting phone numbers up.
No.
That would be kind of rude to them. So.
And we hope you enjoyed the story.
By the way, in the process of all that, JoJo then needed surgery for her paw. JoJo, she was behind us.
She had a little growth pop up on her leg, and it kind of started growing really fast. So we're like, let's get that out and send it off and make sure it's okay.
So she's doing well, but she's wearing a donut, as you saw.
And getting addicted to cheese.
Because she's so restless all the time. I'm feeding her. But I will say that somehow we made it through all that, and I have no idea how, but that's how things happen for us. We talked about that in a previous video. When things happen, it's like everything changes. Our whole world changes. Mm-hmm. And in this case, it was everything from our phone numbers to our home to our dog to our. Nothing's the same. Even my furniture's different. because all of this was stored. All of this was stored. So I mean, everything's different.
Yeah, it's been a journey, but the good news is almost everything is unpacked. So we're on the downhill slope.
Yeah.
Things are starting to normalize, which is why we have the time to actually sit down and record a video for y'all. But we really, really hope that y'all enjoyed the fun story of our move. And
Yeah, it was interesting. But we love the house.
Yes.
We can't wait to show it to you. We're going to, with all intents and purposes, it's going to be out next week for you. A nice walkthrough of the house so you can see everything.
And if I'm still wearing the same shirt, that means that we actually did the walkthrough right after this video. So
Yeah, we're gonna go check it out and see if it's worth doing right now.
yeah.
So thank you all for the 5,000 subscribes. That is so amazing. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead. We're going up. We're going up. We're moving on up.
Yes.
That's
and
right.
if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, like, thumbs up, all that fun stuff. Comment. We love being interactive with you guys on the channel.
And check us out on www.trulyremarkablelife.com. I need a new website, but sorry, it's not bad. But service and affiliates to see what we do. Maybe we can help you out. And hit the contact tab to reach us.
And if you haven't already,
Thank you, and
you do it because that's what you always do.
if you haven't already,
Go find your truly remarkable life.
we are tired.
Bye.
I'm leaving it in.
Bloopers!